remastered. My main character is Pyromancer, somewhat heavy build. Been a big fan of From Software games since Dark Souls, or Demon Souls actually. Yeah. Well, to From Software, great games. Hopefully you guys come out with more in the Souls universe. I'm on New Game Plus and a fucking course. Try this again. Son of a bitch. Drop down here, run back up, and back over here. Fucking skeleton. Now I'll make my way back up over this way. This is for an optional boss for those of you that don't really know. Over here's the Pickle Pete bird. Give certain items to get certain items. Starting area. Optional boss underneath the ground right there. this guy over here. Once you get the second floor east key from that tower that I was climbing up earlier to get to the bird's nest, there's an area that you can drop onto a building, and you can get the key for over here. Backstab. Come over here, and you can pick up a ring. Lets you walk through deep water areas pretty easy. And then over this way is going to be a Silver Knight or Black Knight, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Son of a bitch. No. Secure that Black Knight. Got one more, I believe, if I want to take care of him, which I am. It's gonna be down here. Now I'm using both Pyromancy and Miracles, but more of a Pyromancy build. Got every single Pyromancy in the game. Trying to work on Miracles now. And you know I was gonna take that hit. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Alright. Trying to take this bastard out. Alright. Crapped out that bastard. And then once you get to this area again, come down here, grab the peculiar doll, and you can later get into Painted World of Hermes. And Dark Souls 3 is basically the same area, but it's called Painted World of Arendelle. And then heal up real quick. Got no need to hit that yet. Or alright, let's see. Alright. Now for the drop down, what you're gonna want to do is, if you have a heavy set armor like I do, you're gonna want to lower down your equip load, so that way you don't take as much damage for the fall. And about here. Hide out. Equip your armor. Now with this boss, you're gonna want to be careful, because you can send out blast waves, and you're about to see one now. Watch out for his fly up and drop. Scoot back. Go forward and attack. Watch out for his tail, because you can get stuck on that bastard. And you want to try to keep him center as much as possible. Makes the fight easier. Try and stay behind him as well. You do not want to get stuck in front of him. And just keep doing the same thing over and over again. When he does this, you can try to do the pyromancer spell. And just rinse and repeat. Yeah, Fatso's gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again. Same attacks. And he's done. Let's see, over here. Down. And I am definitely gonna level up, because it takes about 50,000 to level up for me, so it's gonna, now I'm gonna start raising my faith again. Now for the next area that I'm going to be going to, you're going to want to have a blessed or holy weapon on you. makes the next area that I'm gonna go to pretty easy. Let's see, well, not easy, but easier, because the skeletons, if you have a normal weapon, you have to kill them twice to be able to actually kill them. And a holy weapon makes the area a lot easier. Where in the hell is my... oh, here it is. Now, for those of you that don't know, the only way you can actually sell items is to beat Quelaag and the gargoyles up in the bell tower, and you unlock Framp. Framp allows you to sell items or certain white or blue cyanite chunks into green cyanite shards, which allow you to upgrade specific weapons. But in order to do so, certain blacksmiths need certain embers for you to be able to do upgrades to a certain point, or upgrade them even further. And also, for those of you that don't know, to upgrade your Estus flask from a +10 to a 15 or even 20, you're gonna need to get the rite of kindling, which you can get in the next area that I'm gonna go to. This guy here sells miracles, which I already all have.
Come again.
Let's see. Now this guy over here sells pyromancies and upgrades your pyromancy. See, I have everything that he sells. And this guy over here sells spells, which I have all of them. Now on this Dark Souls game, if you have multiples, you can actually increase your uses.
Goodbye.
See, gonna go rest. Let's see. Two. Let's see. Honestly, out of the pyromancies, my favorite, I gotta say, would be where you at? Chaos Fireball would be my favorite. Now, if you want to go deeper into the area that I'm gonna be heading to, you're definitely gonna want to find fuck, I forget her name, but after you kill the Hydra in that forest area, you can find after a while, after you do certain things in the game or get far enough in the game, once you go past the area where the Hydra was at, you can find a golden crystal golem, and once you kill it, it'll spawn a summon sign, or not a summon sign, but a a lady will appear from the golem. Talk to her, and she will give you, or she'll tell you that you can summon her, and you can buy magics from her, and you're gonna want to buy that cast light from her. So that way, it'll make the second area of the area I'm gonna be going to easier. Let's see. Now, to me personally, most of the catalysts are pretty much the same. Not really much of a difference, at least to me. See, here's Framp. Now, once you do have the Lord Vessel, if you decide you wanna try to get the Dark Wraith Covenant, you're gonna have to beat Sif, the wolf. But you're gonna need the Covenant of Artorias key first. Once you have that, you can basically get further into the forest area, go beat Sif, and then after you beat Sif, go into New Londo, go through the area, get to the boss fight, which is the Four Kings, beat the Four Kings, and another snake guy like Framp will show up, talk to him, and he'll ask if you want to join the, well, you talk to him to join the Dark Wraith Covenant, and he will, then you'll get the trophy for Dark Wraith Covenant. But I mean, honestly, even on the first play, it's kind of a bitch to do it, so just try to level up as much as you can before you actually take them on. Now, Goff's Great Bow, you can get that at the in the little DLC area. You have to pick up an item later on to be able to access the DLC area. But honestly, the Dragon Slayer Great Bow is a lot better than Goff's Great Bow, because first off, it's lighter and does more damage when it's maxed out. Let's see. Trying to collect all the special weapons, just trying to make sure that I have what I need and get rid of what I don't. Now see, this item here, the sack, is one of those items that you can trade at the Pickle Pete Bird over in the starting area. See, okay. Now honestly, I don't really like the Claymore too much, too heavy. You don't really get much attacks out of it, but if it's what you have to that's upgraded, and it's a blessed weapon, you're gonna want it for this area. So that way you can get through these damn skeletons easier, because it'll take them out after one death, but a regular weapon will take multiple or 2 kills to drop them permanently. And then over down here, leads you to forget this damn area. It's one of my most hated areas too, so just trying to get it out of the way. Catacombs. And of fucking course, I get hit. Alright, let's see. Cast light. Don't really need it for this area, but I just like to be sure so that way I don't fall down, you know, fall to my death. Alright, now there's gonna be at least 3 skeletons, I believe, down here. Let's see, here's one. Okay, it's just 2. And then go through here. It's gonna be one on your right, one on your left. And then over down here is gonna be Pyromancer skeleton. Hate these bastards the most. Push this out or in. Opens up a doorway. Now you're gonna have to go through a lot of areas to hit the next bonfire, or a lot of enemies, I mean. And take out this guy. Head up here. Archer to your left. Pyromancer there. Runs away. Couple more skeletons. Pyromancer guy runs away again. Skeleton. Now, if you usually see bones on the floor in this area, most likely it's going to be an enemy coming up, so try not to let them get behind you so they don't do that backstab. Got the bastard. Now, as you saw earlier, those red skulls do explode. So you can use these guys against enemies too, so see, there he goes. Not just like with the regular weapon though. These guys come back even if they're killed by the exploding skulls. Now this next area, if you have a bow, great, because it'll help you take out the one of those pyromancer. And of course I don't have my bow with me, so I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Nothing in here. Skeleton to your right. Be a item. Here we go. There's gonna be a few skeletons down here. Crap out these bastards. Yeah. Got hit with the parry. You gotta watch out when they do that so they don't hit you with the parry. There's gonna be a few more skeletons down here and a soul item. Now if you walk in the center, you won't really get stabbed by the spikes. And you come on out. Now you're gonna want to go down here, because you're gonna have to hit another lever. Be a few more skeletons, by the way, I think. Now if you wanna take a shortcut to one bonfire, you can go down this way. I recommend equipping your items that'll make you too heavy. And fuck me, I died. Alright. This time I'm gonna just run through. Screw killing these enemies. Bastards. These guys really pissed me off. Now those pyromancer skeletons, once you kill them, they shouldn't respawn, even after you've been killed or you hit a bonfire. Now if you can make it down here without dying, it'll increase or you'll be at another blacksmith. And got to the blacksmith. Now, after you're done talking to the blacksmith, once you get out of this area, you're gonna want to be careful because there's gonna be a lot of the bone wheel skeletons. Out past this area, because if you don't find this bonfire, there's just going to be a wall there that you can't break down. And believe me, this bonfire helps a good amount. Now you're going to want to definitely reverse hollow if you want to, because you'll be able to find an NPC that'll help with the boss fight, even though the boss fight ain't really that hard. Let's see, I need red titanite slab for this to be able to upgrade it max and get the trophy for it. But to do that, I need another large fire ember to be able to upgrade. Now in the next area, there's a lot of enemies. There's a lot of bone wheels. There's an area where a black knight can drop from. There's several of those exploding skeletons. And of course, nope. And here we go to the boss fight. Now this guy can make multiples of himself appear. Now that item there is what you need to be able to kindle the bonfires further than what you would be able to at the start of the game. And this area over here is where you would need the cast light spell. but I'm not gonna go too far into this area because it's best if you've gotten the load vessel first, so that way you can warp out of the area. I just wanted to get this bastard out of the way first. Hopefully I can hit this bonfire without getting killed by those. Okay. Hold up. Let's see. Show you real quick. Kindle once. Goes up to 15. Kindle again. Goes up to 20. And I'm pretty sure I screwed myself on this. But if I did, I'll restart. I don't care. Restarted so many times, it doesn't matter. Now you see those black marks on the floor. The Black Knight can use his halberd to pierce through the floor there, if you haven't killed him yet. Now if you go over this way, there's a one of those demon statue guys. See, there he is. You kill him and you get a demon titanite from him. There's Eye of Death past him. You go in here and that leads to another covenant. But if you beat Nito, you won't be able to get that covenant until your next playthrough or till a new game. Right now I'm just really hoping I didn't screw myself over by taking that shortcut. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, because that's the way back. Alright, well, I'll just restart from the beginning. See you guys later.